Today we're going to program a jump to subroutine in our Allen Bradley RSLogix 5000. To start with, we will add us a new rung to our program. And we will have a condition to turn on our jump to a subroutine instruction. And we will just make it a local input data bit 13. And then we will do our jump to subroutine. We will arrow over to Program Control tab on our toolbox and find our jump to subroutine instruction. Click and drag it into our program. And we will ask you where the routine you wish to jump to. So over in our taskbar under Main Program, we will right click on Main Program and Add New Routine. And then we'll give that a name. In our case, we're just going to call it sub. So this will be the name of our subroutine. And we want it to be in a ladder diagram, and we want it to be in the main program. So we will click OK. Then back in our ladder diagram, in our routine name, we can click on the question mark, and we should find our sub that we just made. And then when this is true, it will jump to our subroutine. And this is the only variable that we will need in this instruction. So you will right click and we will remove instruction parameter and remove the parameters that we are not using for this instruction. Whenever we remove the other parameters, our errors went away. So whenever this rung is true, the scan will come down and see our jump to subroutine instruction, and then it will jump to our subroutine. And then we must program our subroutine to come on whenever we have the instruction true. So we will just add a couple of internal contacts to make our subroutine. So we will have output 0 turning on a light. And in our subroutine program, we must have a return. So again, we'll go back to our tab, arrow over to our program control, find our return instruction, and place that in our subroutine. So this return does not need a condition. So whenever the scan comes down and sees the return, it will go back to the main routine right after the jump to subroutine. And we also do not need the extra parameter in our return instruction. So once we have programmed this, we will download it to the PLC. Once we have downloaded it to the PLC, we should be able to check its operation. So as we notice, the jump to subroutine instruction is not true. So when we go to the subroutine, whenever we push our button, our light will not come on because our scan is not being told to scan our subroutine. If we go back to the main routine and we turn on our jump to subroutine instruction, then this will be true, and then our subroutine will be active and our light will come on. That is how we program a jump to subroutine in the Allen Bradley RSLogix 5000 software.